course that happens. Alright. Let's give it a chance. There we go. Move some stuff. Make sure the lighting's good. Hello, Mr. Rock. Hello, Krista. I got my notes on my hand. Can you guys see me and hear me all right? I'm in the dungeon, you know, the basement. Lulu's still going to bed. Hello, Kendra. I'm hiding in my messy basement. I guess I'll wait like a couple more minutes, see if some more people come on before I start. Am I too quiet? Like I'm whispering. It's hi, Fam Bam. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good night to me. I'm guessing I will be, well, I guess it depends on how many people come in, but I'm guessing this will be like an hour, maybe 2-hour live stream. Why does it say there's 2 people watching, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in the comments? Does this look like an attic? Oh, because it's like unfinished up there. I guess it could be. You see all my clothes. Those are the clothes I used to sell online, and then I kind of like took a break, and I got to get back into it, or somehow get rid of them. I was thinking of giving them to homeless people, maybe dropping some off at the thrift store, reselling some bulk. I don't know, just a lot of clothes. I have four racks of those. Krista, what are you doing? You always come to my videos, but you don't talk that much. Are you just like watching? I feel like I have a glitch. Can you hear Lucian going to sleep? Aw, I miss hanging out with you, Krista. Seriously, we had some of the best moments together. Can you hear me? Because I'm trying not to wake Lucian. Henry says the sound goes straight up to them. And so I'm trying not to be loud for them, but I'm trying to let you guys hear me. This is such a this is not how this week was supposed to go. I had this video perfect. Okay, I want to tell you guys why I had to do a live stream today. Okay, good. So I had this perfect, like my most requested video was my morning routine because, you know, I have a bunch of kids, homeschool, get stuff done. And everyone always asks me, like, what are you doing? Oh, Krista, I know. You know what? My biggest regret is we didn't take a photo together. Why in the heck did we never take a photo together? I guess, like, we know in our hearts what it meant to hang out together, but there's no proof, like, you know? Whatever. Next time when we see each other, we're gonna get that matching ear tattoo and take photos together. Take a photo of us doing it together. So anyways, this is such an afterthought of a thing because I had a video and my computer crashed. So I'm kind of bummed about that. I'm not really in the mood to be like, oh, life's great kind of live thing. But I did want to talk about my carnivore journey. Oh yeah, we have that picture of you doing my hair, but was that like both of us in there, or was that just like, I don't know, you have to send me that again because I don't think I have it anymore. I think it's on my old phone and that crashed. Man, I crash things a lot. But yeah, so this is kind of like an afterthought thing. This was supposed to be next week video talking about the carnivore diet, a 3-week update for me, but this is instead a 2-week update. So tomorrow I'll have been eating meat, salt, water, and then I kept butter and electrolytes in for 2 weeks. And let me just say, meat is boring. um, it's delicious, you know. For a while, for the first week, I was like craving it and wanting some more and wanting some more. But then week 2, I was looking forward to fasting more, because I decided I'm gonna fast every Sunday to rev my metabolism. And I was looking forward more to fasting day than to eating. And then that was an issue. But I want to run everyone through like the whole scenario, how it like came about. So I guess I had been looking into for a long time healthy alternatives. You guys know me, I'm all about healthy lifestyle, you know. I guess it started back when I was a kid, because when Ma got cancer, um, eating healthy became super, super duper important to us. And she researched everything, and the doctors gave her a year to live. This when I was 13. They said it was that advanced, and she was like, well, I don't want to do chemo and therapy. I want to help my body naturally with food and nutrition, because she didn't want to be like on her deathbed when she was like very weak and couldn't enjoy her family. So she did her research, and back then her research led her to like juicing organic fruits and veggies, and coffee enemas. And she did coffee enemas every day. And if you guys don't know what a coffee enema is, it is coffee, just like you drink regular traditional made coffee, and then you shoot it up the bum in a bag, you know, like a colonic type thing, and go to the bathroom. And that helps with a lot of things. And she did that. And because she did that every day, the juice and the coffee enemas, she was with us for 7 years instead of 1. So I know for a fact that food and diet has an immense impact on your life. And so, so fast forward all these years to my life and me having a bunch of kids back to back, and I would, take care of myself. But I would gain the weight, lose the weight, gain the weight, lose the weight, gain the weight, lose the weight. But all this time, I always knew that having children was kind of rough on the female body since I was like a kid. I saw this other mom. She would bring her kids to church, and every Sunday I saw her, she looked more and more tired. She kept having more and more kids, and I felt bad for her because she just looked exhausted all the time. And I was like, when I grow up, it's funny how those things impact you for life. I'm like, when I grow up, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to make that a priority so that I can enjoy my life and I can enjoy my children and my family. Hey, Jamie. Good to see you. I'm half whispering because my kids are like, Lucian's still trying to go down for the night. And I'm in the basement, hiding in the basement. So, where was I? I just wanted to really take care of myself. And I've noticed the more children I have, the more it is messing with my hormones. Like, they're all over the place. And for some reason, like when I was a teenager, I had really nice, like clear, glowing skin. Like the fact when other teenagers were breaking out, people would come up to me and say, whoa, girl, what do you do to your skin? It's like so nice and so glowing. And since I had kids, that's not the case anymore. I've been for 8 years struggling with breakouts here and there, and like sometimes I feel bad saying that I struggle with them because it's not as bad as some people could be, but it's not as good. Oh yeah, Krista, I saw those pictures come in. I almost went to check them, then I realized I was live. But it's so irritating if you know the person that you used to be. It's not someone that you're like trying to aspire to. It's who you used to be, and then you're trying to get back to that place of health. Hi, Kayla. You came. Oh, this is fun. These are like personal friends popping in here that I've always known. So I'm trying to get back to the place where I came. Well, thanks, Jamie. Like, I have the overall glow from what I've been doing, but it's like, I don't know, I guess you can't see zoomed in. And also, the secret to why I wear lots of hats is because it covers the imperfections. But yeah, I just feel like if my hair is messy and I just throw on a hat and boom, I'm all set. But honestly, I have seen once I switched to meat. Hi, Trevor. Woo-hoo, party. I have seen like results when I switched to meat, but it's a very hard elimination diet, I would say. Like, you have to be willing to walk the walk. You have to go the whole way. It's not like I'm on a weight loss diet, you know, and I want a cookie and I'm gonna just grab a cookie because you know, I want a treat right now. It's like, if you fully want to detox your diet, you have to be committed because it's elimination. Yep, gotta wear some hats. Hey, do you ever wear hats? Hats are fun, like all winter long, because I hate doing my hair. It's like, I get dressed, okay? I take care of my appearance, I get dressed, I do all that stuff, but I cannot for the life of me do my hair. It's the last thing that gets done. So I just, all winter long, I'm just throwing on a beanie. I see the beauty in you now. That's true. You always knew me as a mother, but Krista, single motherhood and mother of a bunch of babies all at once, totally different. Like, I had so much freedom when I just had Weston. I had no idea that it would change so much, adding all these other children. Like, that's part of the reason why I started a YouTube channel, because I was like trying to hold on to who I was, and I just felt like locked in a box. It's like, where is Sylvie in all this mess? Like, I'm a mother. It's like, I couldn't even, I don't know, I couldn't recognize myself in the mirror. So I've been trying to find myself and reach out, and actually, like, YouTube has been a safe space for me. I haven't even talked about half of these issues out loud to close friends and family until I started a channel, and then I started to open up. Mayday won't stay long, just nipped out. Oh, that's okay, Trevor. Half the time I'm really chatty in your lives, and half the time I'm not saying anything because I'm editing. But you heard my computer broke, right? That's why I'm live. Man, that was one of those She-Hulk moments when I just wanted to bang the table. But yeah, YouTube is really, really, really helped me in life. And this whole thing, like, taking on challenges, like, I always loved challenges. I always liked doing something hard, doing something raw. But the fact that YouTube holds me accountable, because, okay, I said I'm gonna eat meat for 30 days, so now I'm filming it, I'm documenting it, I have to eat meat for 30 days. Yeah, exactly, Krista. Like, there was very few people that I could trust. I don't know, I just been scarred a little too many times, and I didn't want to open up to anyone. I didn't talk about stuff at all. Trevor, this is my basement, okay? This is the amount of clothes I have, okay? This is one rack. There's another rack over there, and there's another rack over there, and then I have stuff in Tupperwares, and then I have a rack upstairs because I sell clothes. I did sell clothes, and I thrift a lot, so, you know, I'm gonna give some to homeless people before I move to Maine, don't worry. So yeah, it's just all been a work in progress, from internal to external, and that's the other reason why I wanted to start with eating meat, because I wanted to internally get well instead of just like externally trying to do things, trying to do treatments, try to use salves, face mask, whatever kind of stuff. I wanted to internally get to the bottom of the issue. Oh, what? Kayla, you did not know that? Okay, I guess I posted on Facebook a while back, but maybe you only are on IG. Okay, so yeah, I have a personal thrift store. I do. I can shop my own closet. In fact, I think I'm going to make a video like that, you know, like shopping my Poshmark closet aesthetic, whatever. And yes, so we are moving to Maine in the spring. I didn't know you knew that. I'm shocked that didn't come up in our conversation, but we're moving there to Homestead. We bought the land off Pa, and I think we have one more payment left on it, and then it's officially ours. Henry's coming. Okay, you would know I was preparing for the apocalypse if I was stacking up food in my basement as well. And guess what? I'm gonna start doing that when we move to Maine. No, honestly, okay, I've been dreaming, this is way off topic, but whatever, I'm gonna roll with the conversation. So I have been dreaming about an apocalypse since I was like 10 years old, Trevor. And I love watching zombie movies. I don't know why, maybe because they're eating meat, who knows, but I feel like something like that is gonna happen, you know, like how COVID was or whatever, and the whole world changed because of it. What if like something even more toxic and vile that changes the DNA of humans gets out, and then like we have to be set up and have our families' backs. Okay. Yeah, so I'm so excited to move to Maine. Like, I have been longing for home since we left, basically. And Trevor, so guess what, Trevor? Henry supports my clothes shopping addiction a bit much sometimes. I would say he's so supportive of anything. I say I'm eating just meat for a month, he's not doing it, but he supports me. If I was to be like, I want Starbucks, he would be like, okay, I'll go get it for you. If I wanted a house full of clothes, he'd be like, okay, Sylvie, I'll build it for you. I guess he just loves me or something. But he actually suggested he wants to build me a full dressing room when we move to Maine. I don't know how that's gonna work because we're gonna be broke for a while. But at least we'll own our own property. And hey, proud, hello. I jumped on to talk about me and we're going crazy over here. People are basically making fun of all my clothes in the background. Dude, Trevor, oh, he's not scared of me. How could you be scared of a person that smiles constantly? I mean, sometimes I do smile when I'm in pain too, but mostly I'm happy. I know, okay, I'm so excited. Ever since I was a kid, I woke up in the morning, I get up and I milk the 2 milk goats. I had a Nubian and a La Mancha, and the smell of the hay and the fresh air and the freezing cold mornings, oh, I love that. I want to wake up, shove my head against the goat's flank and just milk, like fresh milk. Then go in, make granola on the wood stove. I'm just so excited. See, I'm not intending on eating carnivore forever. This is just like a cleansing stage for me at the moment. So smiles constantly minus the computer crashes, Hulk comes out. Okay guys, I'm an Italian. If you don't know this, okay, like Italians are nice, pleasurable people, but you don't freaking cross them. Like all the hand movements, all this stuff. I'm also like very physical and very competitive, so in sports and stuff. So yeah, like you gotta read between the lines. But I usually, it takes a lot for me to get upset, like a lot. You know, I mostly will vent about something before actually getting upset. Okay. You're scared listening to my dreams? Okay, well guess what? My dreams scare me too. What can I do about it? Like, does anyone know if you can control your dreams or not? Because I kind of think you can. Sometimes if I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm in the middle of the dream, and like say I go to the bathroom, then I come back and I can pick up where I left off in the dream, exactly that. And I can keep kind of continuing in the dream in the direction I want to head. Okay, Trevor is just giving me a hard time because I always give him a hard time in his lives. I feel like I am saying the stupidest stuff. Oh my gosh. Goat milk coffee. Yes, I love goat milk coffee. Okay, so in California, Henry and I are making goat milk coffee, and we had it was, what's it called? An espresso machine. where it frosts the milk. Losing my mind still. But we had one of those machines. We always made it with fresh goat's milk. What is this one here? And then maple syrup, and oh, that was so good. I think we should start a coffee stand and just sell Kicking Horse coffee, fresh goat's milk, pure maple syrup. Boom, coffee, coffee, coffee. Okay, so you're permanently cleansing. What are you permanently cleansing? You're getting out all the Sylvie rage, all the silly things I say on your channel. So sorry, I have to get back to it. Aw, Kendra. Okay. Thank you for being here, but personally, I hate replaying lives because they suck. I think the timing is off, but bye. Dream lucid. Okay, yeah. Is that a real thing, Proud? Like, can you explain that more? Because I have heard people, when I told people about my dreams before, and I got, oh, this one hair is bugging me so much. When I got comments about it, I forget, this one girl on IG was talking to me about my dreams, and she called me a certain type of dreamer because several of my dreams have come true. Where, like, I had a dream where this one guy was going to get in an accident, and I almost texted his mom to say, hey, be careful. I had a dream your son got in an accident, and guess what? I didn't text her, and then a week later he got in an accident. I've always had the same dreams. My teeth crumble and spit out and flying, and I wake up. Ooh, what happened? How could your teeth fly out? Teeth crumble, spit it out, flying. Did you bite into something? Did someone punch you in the face? How can your teeth go flying? Lucid dreaming happens when you're aware that you're dreaming. Often you can control dreams. Yeah, and you know another thing, Proud? Sometimes I feel like I'm above my dream. Sometimes I feel like I'm in my dream, but I'm also above my dream and I'm looking down. Hi, Ashley. Welcome. We're way off topic, but it's fun. Hey, you can't really control lives. They're fun. They're fun that way. But that's also why I want to have a nicely edited video about this health journey, because this live is going to go into all other things. Such feats of dream manipulation may not seem possible. They're not altogether absent. Yeah, that's true. Honestly, a lot of times in my life, I feel like I have deja vu, even though I haven't lived that moment yet. I know for a fact, like, I haven't smelled that smell, I haven't been to that place, but yet it feels familiar, and I wonder why. Like, is that from a past life thing? Because I feel like I've been there before, but me, I know for a fact that I haven't. You lost internet as soon as I went live. Oh, isn't that a bummer? Life just sucks like that. Well, it looks like you made it back, so it's 23-minute live already. Right? So weird. It is so freaking weird. It's like, when was this? Like, some other life. I wonder who I was, what I looked like, what I did, who I fell in love with. What you do while you're awake can influence your dreams and how you sleep. Yeah, that's why, I don't know. I always want to live on the up and up because I want good dreams. Every night when I, like, say goodnight to the girls, I say, dream of butterflies, unicorns, puppies, kittens, snowflakes, ribbons, dancing girls in pretty dresses, you know, like, tuck them in. My dreams are not like that at all. Mine are mostly, like, weird. Okay, speaking of weird dreams, I had a very, very, very weird dream when I was a kid. It was like, you guys know the hardware store, Menards, or, yeah, it's like a hardware store. They sell lumber, nails, all that kind of stuff for building. Well, I think my mom had already passed when I had this dream. I think I was around 22. But in the dream, my mom and I were in this store, this Menards hardware store, and we had, like, a cart full of wood and stuff. And then as we walked out, like, we checked out and we walked out, the store, like, opened up into an expansion, and then it was just like, it was still a store, interior of a store, but it was open. It was out in the open. Like, what would be in a store was outside. and then we were like, there was bad guys chasing us, and we were looking over our shoulder, and we were running with the car, and they're like, screw this, leave the car behind, and then keep going. And we keep going, and there's like a train station. Right at work, snuck out, be back. Okay, take care, Trev, have a good time at work, and yeah, come peek back in if you get bored at work, you know. Sure, I'll be here telling dumb stories. So anyways, there was like this train station. Are you saying hey? Hey, Trevor? I think he's leaving. Trevor's out. um, we were at this like train station thing, and we dove under because there was no other. Yeah, dreams are cool, right? You never know what's gonna come up. Like, dreams are so right. Why can't you just leave me on the background? Put me on speakerphone and see if I can entertain all the people at your work, Trevor. uh, set them on to a crazy Canadian. But really, truly, I'm an American. I don't know what's better or worse. Okay, what are the 4 stages of sleep while I keep going? So we dove under this train station area. We crawled under there, and it turned into a cave. This is like the caveman apocalypse, because these cavemen were prepared. They lived under there. They had like family groups under there or something. My dreams have been wild lately. Do tell. Okay, awake, light, deep, and REM sleep. Okay, so what is the stage that you dream in? Is that the REM sleep? Is that the one you can control the least? Because like awake is obviously awake. Light is when you're kind of in and out, dozing, would you say? And then deep is you're asleep, like a solid sleep, but if a child cried, you would wake up. Oh no, how cold is it there, Mr. Rock? Exactly. So that's why when you can't actually physically sleep in the middle of the day, but if you're resting, it's still like a little reboot. Like if you lay down on the couch and you're kind of like reading, or just like your eyes are open thinking or something, you still feel better when you get up after you take that moment of rest. -3? Crap, it's pretty cold here today too. We had like a snowstorm and all that. But yeah, have you heard about this thing where you lay up against the wall with your feet up for like, say, 10 minutes, or maybe some people do it before bed, and it's supposed to be healthy for you. See, I've been learning lots of new health things like that you should do, but not the reason why. I've been trying to study up, but my study time is very limited. You just had a snowstorm. That's funny. Did Maine have a snowstorm too, Kayla? If you're still here, because I was talking to someone, and Maine hadn't had snow, Michigan hadn't had snow, and we hadn't had snow yet, and I was wondering. REM sleep assists memory different than the deep sleep. Okay, so, but which is the dream sleep? The REM sleep? I'm pretty sure the REM sleep is. Well, sleep is a big part of diet and nutrition and exercise and all that. You finally got some snow too. That is so weird, because Canada, Maine, and Michigan didn't have snow for a while, and now all at the same time. I guess it's coming in. Yes, okay. December was so warm, no snow. Now we're just getting hit like crazy. Yeah, same. That is very interesting. Is that because of global warming or what? No idea. Hey, Kayla, is this the first video of mine you've been on? 80 here, no snow, can't relate. Oh, yeah. You're having the Caribbean dream life over there. Farming. That's crazy. I still can't imagine it being warm this time of years somewhere right now, because like our friends in Australia, they're having Christmas in the summer, like doing cannonballs in the pool. I think that's crazy. That's funny, Kayla. It's funny because the people that I originally thought would see my YouTube channel don't normally see my videos, and then the people that I found a whole new group of friends online on YouTube that are like, they're all the ones that I am talking to in the chat that I know. So it's funny. Krista, are you still here too? So yeah, Kayla, Ashley, and Krista know me from my personal life, and then everyone else on here are all YouTube friends, which have got to know me online, which is super cool. Think cancer patients out. So many minutes. Yeah, okay. I seen it, Mr. Rock, as like a bedtime thing, and I seen it as a yeah, I think it was a girl's Instagram reel where she's like, you know, you want to have a sleepover with the girlfriends, but you got to put your feet up against the wall so many minutes before bedtime. And I was like, man, that would be me if I was like having a girl sleepover. I'd have this like ridiculous nighttime routine that I have to do. Oh, that was in my morning routine. I also started the intro, like the secret to a good morning routine, or is a good night routine. So I hope I get that video back and my computer doesn't just crash. Yeah, it's kind of cool that my two worlds are colliding, like personal friends, online friends, meeting, coming together, hanging out. That's so cool. Honestly, like a lot more was accomplished on YouTube than I ever expected, and it just came so natural. Yes, hard work, slow growing, but it just, I don't know, it feels like I was meant for this, and I don't know why, because I've never done anything like this before, but it's just, I'm in love with editing, okay? Like I break stuff. I'm horrible with anything technology. Like I grew up off grid. I don't know how to work anything. But I Google it, I type it into YouTube step by step when I'm editing, and I'm just in love with the process. So here I am. But I'm also so excited to return to living off grid in Maine and film the farm journey. Like film. Thank you, Fam Bam. Okay, Ashley, if you tell me a dream, we'll go back to it. Okay, I get to see your life this way and keep up. Yes, Krista, okay. I really, really wanted to my friends to see where I'm at, what I'm doing. Like I was thinking of, I haven't seen my sisters in 5 years, and I was thinking, what do I want to tell my sisters? I'm going to online act like they're watching me, and what would I want to show them, what would I want to share with them, what would I want to tell them, what would I want to show my mom, like since she's not here, since she can't see it, what do I want to share, you know? And I've took it a step up and absolutely, you know, honest, completely open, all my fears. I'm not scared of talking about anything anymore because I just talk. I need to take videos. Just yes, show me your videos too. Sleep quality has 4 attributes: sleep efficiency, sleep latency, sleep duration, wake after sleep onset. Okay, what's the wake after sleep onset? Anyone else have dreams about the same place over and over again, even if you don't think about that place? Even though you don't think about that place? Wait, what do you mean? What, you're having a dream about Alaska even though you've never thought about visiting there? What does that mean? Oh, anyways, with the caveman dream, I ended up marrying, this is before I was with Henry, I ended up marrying the head caveman, Honcho, because I was like down in the pit with him for 30 years. It's hard to explain over text. Oh yeah, isn't it all? That's another thing why live videos are so cool, because you can talk in the moment, people can hear you, you can call them by name, they can see your expressions. It's very personal, and I like that. So it's like a FaceTime, but instead of with you, a one bestie, it's a bunch of people. Well, yeah, all you can do is give it the best you can. Hey, you're the one that wanted to come back to talking about dreams, so you gotta bring it up somehow. Yeah, man, I don't think since I've been eating meat that I've been dreaming that much, honestly. I am so tired by the end of the day. It's so funny because I'm not drinking coffee, okay? So when I wake up in the morning, I don't have that much energy at all. But then if I have some like butter, I have amazing amount of energies, because the butter and electrolytes help fat, like gets you up and going and revs your engine. But all of a sudden, like at bedtime, I'm just dead. It's like conk out, can't wake me up. That kind of, I guess, deep sleep. Wake after sleep onset refers to periods of wakefulness occurring after defined sleep. So like when people say, I'm not a morning person, is that sleep onset? Dream talk is neat. Okay, Mr. Rock, you want to share a dream? What's going on in that head of yours? Do you have any gamer dreams? Honestly, our Busy Aussie Family Part 2's gaming channel, what is it called? Gaming channel. Their conversations are pretty interesting. That's what I like about gaming channel. You can hear what people are thinking while they play. Okay, so for example, grocery store I grew up in, going to have dreams all the time about, even though I never go anymore or think about it. They're very detailed. I love very detailed dreams. Sometimes I'm so mad when I wake up and I'm in the middle of the dream and I'm about to find out what is going to happen. I'm like, no, put me back in there. I need to find out. A dream is like your own personal movie. Oh, I never replied to you guys who said you liked my editing style. I think it was Fam Bam, but thank you. I like it too now. Finally, I think I found a bit of a groove. Okay, so, wow, I'm not dreaming much, but love hearing about the topic. Do I sound crazy? No, you don't sound crazy, okay. Believe me, that does not sound crazy. Like, I can't even share my dreams on here, like all of them to the extent that they were, because I would sound crazy. But did you notice that, what was it, the millionaire habits that they did every morning? One of the first or second things that all millionaires do is write down their dreams. They try to recall their dreams, then they write them down in a notebook. So that means something, because maybe some dreams can predict the future. Maybe some dreams have connection to the past. You know, there's tons of messaging in dreams, and yeah, it's like the life we live before, after, all types of stuff. Wakefulness after sleep onset measurement used to assess person sleep is the total number of minutes when a person is awake after having initially fallen. Total number of minutes a person is awake after falling. Huh. I love when dreams really show me what I care about. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I have any of the people close to me, like any family members, hardly ever in my dream. I think I mostly have people I have known from the past in my dream, like in a group dream. I don't have like very close personal dreams. I have like adventure-ish dreams about, yeah, not people close to me now, I don't think. I've had a couple scary dreams where something bad happened to the kids, and man, I woke up sweating. Whew, whew, those are terrible. Once had a dream that a bear had Callie in its paws, and I started praying and I shouted, "You put that girl down now!" Dreams with light and vibrant colors can be associated with positive emotions, hope, safety, and happiness. What if your dreams, well, okay, I would say my dreams are probably bright, but what if they're all about like the end of the world, doom, and pending doom? Maybe it's because I'm so happy and cheerful during the day, I don't process my darker thoughts till nighttime, and then it's just like comes crashing down on me. I think another thing that affected my dreams, since when you start dreaming as a child, because you don't always dream, I think it's when you're a toddler. So I think when I was 10 years old, it was like the Y2K, and everyone was saying the world is ending, the world is ending. And so every night I would go to bed terrified, thinking that I was going to wake up and the world was going to be over and I was never going to have lived. Okay, so let me see. Right, yes, I heard rich people do. They want to remember good ideas if they receive that $1 million idea song or movie. On the opposite and of the color scale, dark colors may represent negative emotions, fear, horror, envy. What do you smell? What about when you smell certain things in your dreams? Yeah, so I think my dreams are based on the terror I had as a child. That I was never gonna get to grow up and never find love, and never get to see where life took me. There's so many things I want to do and see, and I don't want to miss out. I hate missing out. The thought of like missing out on something fun, cool. Okay, smells and dreams can represent memories, emotions, or intuition. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever smelled anything in a dream. I felt things, like I was dreaming that a snake was wrapped around me, strangling me, and then I woke up and the blanket was wrapped around me, and obviously felt that. The type of smell can also have specific meanings, such as smell of flowers representing happiness, or smell of smoke representing danger. What about like if you're smelling baked goods, it could be like a memory from like a grandma made those cookies or something. Or if you smell like a cologne, it could be like the smell of an ex-boyfriend or something like that too. So smells are like familiar smells. It's funny how in real life that happens too. You smell a certain smell and it brings you back to a certain day, a certain moment, a certain memory. It's embarrassing. I was in a car that smelled like cat pee. What does that mean? Oh, I hate the smell of cat pee and chicken poo. Ugh. What was my dream telling me? I was in a car that smelled like cat pee. Well, there's a lot of other details, isn't there? Like, were you alone? Where were you headed? Where were you going? Dreams. A smell of dream can also indicate you need to pay attention to surroundings, be cautious of something, whether good or bad. Hey, do you have a cat? Did you forget to change like the cat litter that day, and were you feeling guilty that the cat was going in dirty litter? I don't know. Hey, can you guys chat among yourself for a little while, because I have to run upstairs to the bathroom. I will be right back, okay? Keep talking. Okay, so let's see. Go back. Alright, cat pee dream. What? You guys didn't know how to keep talking without me? Whoops. Sorry. Try to be fast. I've been drinking so much freaking water now. Well, I always do, but that's the one problem. Even at work, when I worked at the Wienery, the Wienery, yeah, guys, it's a hot dog place. I was like, Sylvie, why do you drink so much water? You're always running to the bathroom. Well, guys, I want to be healthy. This is my life. I have one life. I'm going to live it healthily. But guys, I kind of want to redirect this conversation back to meats, because I put that thumbnail on with all the meats, and I kind of want people funny name where you work. I know. Okay. They had a t-shirt that we had to wear. It was my favorite t-shirt to wear, because you know they printed off funny shirts, and it said I love pig butts and I cannot lie. Oh, I love that shirt. I love wearing that shirt. You're drinking wine right now? Water, cheers. What is everyone drinking right now? What's your drink of choice? I'm gonna see if they can send me another one of those shirts, because best shirt ever. Okay, I want to redirect it back to meat. I just want to see what you guys think. Have you heard of the carnivore diet or the lion diet? diet, or the Petersons, or any of like the carnivore people on YouTube or something. What have you heard? What have you thought? What are your ideas on meat? And then I want to like tell you what I've discovered so far, just because for the sake of my thumbnail, I want to, if someone who is not related to all of us clicks in, they'll have a little information about meat and the results. Water and Coke, are they mixed or side by side? And I cannot drink soda. I have never been a soda person, even though I heard when my dad was around, he said when I was a kid, he was drinking soda and he's like, ew, you don't want this yucky soda. And I was like, give me a try. I want to try yucky soda. And he let me try it and I was like, ew, give me more yucky soda. I don't work there, but I'm sure I should be once you're back in the States. Okay, yeah. I heard it went really downhill. Is that true, Krista? Shelby actually messaged me and was like, Sylvie, you would be so ashamed of this place. You used to love it. You were so proud of it, and now it's like run down. I heard like Jared doesn't work there. You don't work there. Nobody from the original crew works there. You don't drink lots of water. Oh, girl, that's one of the #1 things. Water, sleep, water, sleep, water, sleep. You're gonna go? Okay. Coconut water. Ooh, that's definitely my favorite. Bye. Love you. Thanks for being here. That was fun. Fun dream talk. Coconut water is in a natural electrolyte, right? Because, okay, coconut water is very hydrating, but it's a sweet base. And then when you're on this carnivore diet, the electrolyte packets are so salty. It's like 100 milligrams of sodium, I think, on the element packet. And that has taken a while for me to get used to, because yes, I feel dehydrated, but holy cow, that is a lot of salt. And I don't know, that is one thing that I've come to terms with in this diet, because you're salting your meat, you're putting salt on your meat, you're having electrolytes, and you need that to avoid the keto flu when you're eating meats. But I feel like sodium holds on to water weight, and not so good, because I noticed like normally if I was on a diet and I was eating healthy like the way I'd normally eat, my face would be slimmed out more already, and it hasn't on the carnivore diet. And I think that's because there's so much salt and sodium, and I don't necessarily like that. So I like the coconut water better as electrolytes. So far, they left. They will find good managers, stop making everything themselves. What? They outsource the food? Are you serious? Man, see, that used to be my one regret. Like, I didn't stay there longer. They offered me, like Christopher said to me, like, stay here and I'll make you a manager. And I didn't stay there sometimes because I love that job. Sometimes I wish I stayed. Salt makes you retain water for sure. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking, because how little food that I'm eating, because meat fills you up so quickly. It's so satiating. It's so satisfying. And I'm sticking to beef, water, salt, butter, electrolytes. That's, 5 things, very minimal, and because you don't have a huge variety. So the meat I'm eating is just beef, not chicken, not all this other stuff. Because I don't have a huge variety, I'm not just like pleasure eating. So I have like 2 meals a day and then I'm good. But I still have all this water retention, and I don't necessarily like that. It doesn't feel the greatest. I've done other healthy, and I don't like diet, because it's not a diet. Like, it's a lifestyle thing. I'm doing this for nutrition, for the best, healthiest possible version of myself. So I don't know if I like all this salt. It throws me off. Actually, I got sick one night from how salty everything was. We stopped making everything before COVID, but then stopped coming. No regulars? Oh. When did you actually quit? When was your last day, Krista? Regarding baking, okay, yeah. All right. I'm not eating pig at all. I'm just eating beef at the moment, mostly grass-fed. But yeah, pig is not highly recommended by most people, that's for sure. They eat it more like as a treat. That's like a cheat day or something special for them. I became the manager. It wasn't fun. They need to be better on top down. I didn't know you were okay. Man, that's so funny. That's where we met, and that's where we like had this amazing life together. See, Krista, I prefer salty food. I love, 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 love salty food. Like, I will take a bag of chips over a bag of sweets any day. But when it's just all salt, too much. I don't know if you guys seen the electrolyte, excuse me, packets. I posted some pictures of them, or they were in my last video of the Element. And yeah, that's fine. If they were, I would say they should have dropped the salt in half, because if you make it very strong, it's just like pure salt. It tastes like you're drinking flavored seawater. Then I water it down into like one of these big jars and drink it throughout the day, and then that's fine. I also made it into some gummies, and then they have like chai packets, which I mix with, you know how they do bulletproof coffee? I put butter in water and I blend up the chai packet, so it's just like a tiny bit salty, and it is so satisfying because I'm definitely missing like that warm drink in the winter months. So I've been doing that, but I'm trying to take less of it because it seems like overwhelming. Salty foods, but not when things taste, yeah, exactly. So I'm actually cutting back on the salt because I don't think that's doing me any favors at the moment. But before I did this, so I've been eating the Lion diet, which is this strict thing for since January 1st, so 2 weeks like tomorrow. But before that, 2 weeks before Christmas, I was eating carnivore, which is, you know, like a little less strict, but I was eating eggs, aged cheese, I wrote it on my hand, aged cheese, like aged cheddars, goat cheese, raw cheese, kefir, like the fermented kefir, and then Greek yogurt, berries, organic butter, grass-fed butter. And then for meat, I was eating meat, chicken, lamb, and beef. So a variety of meats. And then I had ghee as well as butter. Then I still had my coffee in the morning with heavy cream. Sometimes I put butter and collagen into it. And then I had the electrolytes. I had bone broth, which I'm still having bone broth. And then I had fermented veggies like kimchi, sauerkraut. That diet, where I was eating just that handful of foods that I listed, very strictly only those foods, I felt amazing. I was on fire, like I had no hang-ups whatsoever. So eventually that's what I'm trying to get back to. But the reason I went this strict is to eliminate everything, to see what would actually happen when I introduce foods, because maybe I have a food allergy that I just don't know about, and the only way I could think to find out what is pestering my body is to take it all out except for the thing that is most nutrient dense, and then slowly add in to see what does or doesn't irritate me. So I'm guessing at either the end of 30 days or the end of 2 weeks. Gotta get some sleep. See you in the 7th month. It's my birthday, will be last year. Okay, proud. Put that date somewhere else where I'll see it, because I will forget. I'm horrible with dates. Like, can you post it on your community tab within the next couple days or whatever, whenever it works for you, so that I can screenshot it or write it on my calendar, because I definitely want to be there when you're live. But peace. Okay. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. All right, so who all's in the chat? Because I don't want to bore you guys, and I do want to talk about what you guys want to talk about, but I also want to stick to the thumbnail. Okay, take care. You know, so I want to see what you guys think of all this. Am I a crazy person? Am I insane? Would you do this where you just cut down on everything, see what's good for you? I just want to be healthy. Like, there was a point in my life, when was it? I think after my first child, my first son, when I felt amazing. Why cut out fruit and veg? Is there something you could do long term? Are you getting your nutrition? Okay, yeah, Krista. So there is lots of nutrition. The beef is the most nutritionally dense food that there is, like, overall. And people often say, you know, beef or red meats are unhealthy. That is if you're mixing it with all the other things like carbs and all this stuff. And I've been listening to these different podcasts about veggies. Okay, so everything on this earth wants to live, right? So animals can run away from us instead of getting caught. You know, they want to live, they want to have their babies, they want to reproduce, so they can run away, they can escape us. Plants, what do they have? They can't escape us, so they have this thing, these toxins basically in their self, because they're stuck there in the ground, and they make that to keep away people, keep away predators that would wish to inhale them, take them in, eat them. So basically plants over time, if you're not eating them like seasonally, when they're ready, when they're done producing, when they live their life, that's why everyone talks about seasonal, eating seasonally, and I never got that now, is to it like overwhelms your body with all the toxins, because the plants are trying to protect themselves. So anyways, like the more bitter the plant, like they say, eat dark bitter leafy greens, the more how it's not actually good for you, because that plant is warning you, like, stay away, stay away. There's a reason kids don't like certain veggies growing up, because it's not the best for you. It's saying, it's a warning them, like, hey, don't eat me, don't bite me, I'll come for you. But like berries, like lots of people still keep eating berries because berries are sweet, berries are welcoming, berries are like, here, I'm here for you. Okay, so I don't know, I'm still learning about all this stuff. I wish I could like just sit and study and absorb all this information all the time, but like with kids running around screaming, every time I turn on something to learn or listen, either them go crazy or Hannah's like, what are you doing on your phone, Hannah? It's like, when am I ever gonna learn? So okay, what's a regular breakfast, lunch, and dinner by now? Okay, so I would say in the morning, I don't normally eat till 11 because I just am not hungry. Fat is like super satiating. So also I like don't really like the idea of eating meat straight up for breakfast. It's not very so I'm not that hungry. So I normally like do a morning workout fasted, and then when I start to get hungry around, I can feel it in my stomach starting to get hangry, starting to get moody. Time for me to eat. So I go around 11 and I get either, normally there's something left over in the fridge, so like some kind of steak that had been in the air fryer, or some kind of, I really like ribs, I'm digging ribs right now, or sometimes meatballs or leftover hamburgers. I tried yesterday, okay, I tried an all beef hot dog. It did have like liquid smoke in it, which isn't necessarily good, but it was all beef. It didn't have any sugars or any of that stuff in it. I could taste the liquid smoke, and it did like throw me off a tiny bit, but I did have that the other day. But basically, so it's just like warming up leftover meat. One day I'll have ribs, 2 times, just a rib and a rib. The next day I'll have like hamburgers. I put bone broth in ground beef, like a soup, and ate it. That was pretty good. I'm actually very excited to add eggs back in. Hopefully I can take them, because I'm getting a little sick of meat, and eggs seem more like a breakfast food, you know? So yeah, if you guys look up the lion diet or like some carnivore people, I don't know if you're more interested in it, like Lily Kane, she's really interesting, really exciting. She's super informative, like upbeat. Even if you don't have time to watch a full video, if you're not that into it, she has lots of shorts. Oh, see, barbecue sauce I can't have right now because lots of barbecue sauce has sugar in it. I agree that it's really good, but I discovered that meatballs in the air fryer are really good. When I was eating the previous carnivore diet, which wasn't that strict, I put hamburger and pork rinds and an egg and salt, mixed the batter together, and then I cut like a cube of cheese, rolled it in the middle, and put it in the air fryer like that. Oh, those ones were to die for. I want to start Garden Wonder if care and attention to veggies. Okay, Krista, okay, because I've been doing lots of studying about certain things, and I want to switch to the GAPS diet. I don't know exactly what that stands for, but it's a diet that switches, this is my long-term goal. This switches to gut health is the focus. And so I've tried several different things throughout my life, like after every child, and I cross-reference foods that different people say are healthy, like over and over and over again. And I've come up with a few foods that several groups of people agree on, and then I decided that's what we're going to grow in the garden in Maine. So the vegetables that everyone agrees are healthy, like all across the board, I like printed off a list, I check marked them: artichoke, asparagus, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, carrots, celery, garlic, ginger root,
mushrooms, onions, peas, peppers, all colors, squash, summer and winter, tomatoes, and turnips. Those are the, out of all the vegetables, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 kind of veggies that everyone says are good. And then fruits, they say apples, apricots, avocado, banana, berries, but no blackberries, interestingly enough, cherries, grapefruit, grapes, mangoes, melons, and oranges. And the melons are watermelon and cantaloupe. And these are like all different types of book, like a raw fruit and vegetable book, some carnivore people who are lax, the Trim Healthy Mama, the food prep, bodybuilders, all different types of the GAPS diet, which should focus on gut health. So all different types of people, like I crossed out certain ones, I added certain ones. But anyways, I've been studying like different types of sweeteners, different types of vegetables, fruits, meats, because I want to do this long term. I want to be like super, super healthy. Yeah, I will send you the list. And I've also, what I tend to incorporate is actually, I don't know if you guys heard of the Trim Healthy Mama, but I used to do it before because that one is actually better for weight loss. And I want to get, there's like 10, 15 pounds that still is not coming off from the last baby. So I want to eat in rotation. So the big thing with the Trim Healthy Mama version of eating was you kept your fats separate from your carbs. Like you still had some carbs, like healthy carbs, like sweet potatoes or whatever. Like some people, carnivores would not say they're healthy, but to most people, sweet potatoes are a healthy carb. So you keep your sweet potatoes separate from your fats, which is a butter. And then on certain days, you're like carb cycling. You have high fat days, you have high carb days, but you always have a protein with each of those. So anyways, with the healthiest foods, I intend to eat them, separately. Like some days have ground turkey, some days have ground beef, add more fat with the ground beef, add, some kind of low fat vegetable with turkey. But I'm still figuring it out. I intend to really truly get to the bottom of this nutrition thing because I want to be the best version of myself. I'm sick of feeling tired, I'm sick of having problems, and I want to move forward. Yeah, I'll send you the list. I will for sure. But the thing is, everything is healthier if you grow yourself. That is for sure, because you don't know where that stuff is coming from in the grocery store at all. I don't know, there's some good things on Netflix about documentaries about food and stuff. This guy on the coast who rated program was like French fries and no breads or processed, no fried food, no breads or processed food. Yeah, I would say that's pretty traditional. But yeah, the carnivore people and the GAPS people both believe in no grains, but like no grains at all. But lots of people say sourdough is healthy, and I've also heard rye is good for your gut. So since I have a family that loves carbs, I would tend to like make them that kind of bread and then eat less of it, like if I really needed a loaf, like slice of bread. But for 30 days, I'm just eating meat. Hi, Tammy. Hello. Oh yeah, nutrition is such a, like, I wish I had all the time in the world to study and do like deep dives. Like I wish I had a studio or a lab, or just, I wish I could play with it for hours, but that's the one problem. Like I'm slowly learning too. Like I had a good foundation because Ma taught us stuff, but I'm just, yeah, that's why I'm starting here. I'm starting with what I know, what is easiest. The good thing about eating just meat is it takes like less time in the kitchen. I do not have to spend all day prepping food in the kitchen. I'm in and out. I eat 2 meals and boom, I'm done. And I don't have to think about it. It's less dishes, less cleanup, all that stuff. The dentist took longer than he thought. Well, I think I'm going longer. Well, no, 60. Yeah, I've been going for an hour and 4 minutes, so yeah, I guess it was longer. He thought it'd be a half hour. But yeah, I guess like start small. Everyone is at a different journey, like a different level in their nutrition journey. So if you have to do one thing, like the first number one thing I would do is cut out soda, cut out beer, cut out alcohol, cut out other drinks, juices, all that stuff. The drinks are the number one thing that cause people to have like weight gain, feel sluggish, not go to the bathroom properly. Extra drinks besides water. Coconut water is fine, you know, like some of those stevia sodas, some of those like pre-workout drinks, all those things. Those are okay sometimes. But I would cut out all the extra drinks first. First thing I would do. Second thing I would do is cut out all fast food, all processed stuff, unless it's like from a nice local homegrown restaurant. Third, I would cut out bread. Yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing. There's so many people that are so driven and so sure that they're right. Like, that's the thing, because I went to the gym and I was telling the coach at the gym, it was the first time meeting him, I was like, okay, I'm thinking about doing the carnivore diet. And he's like, yes, I do that. And then so he told me all this information that was so helpful. But then I said to him, I was like, but see, I've been watching movies of people for a long time, or videos, the raw foodists who eat raw fruits, raw veggies, boom, they get health results. The color of their eyes change, their skin clears, they have no issues, like they look lean, they don't have the excess fat, they're just strong, they're healthy, and then the carnivores, they have the same results. They cure their diseases, they get rid of their skin issues, they're perfect. But they're like saying two opposite things. Raw fruits and veggies, just meat, just butter, just salt, just fat. But how are they getting the same results? And then I'm like, maybe it has to do with what is in your area, what is in your climate, what is in your pocket, what works for your lifestyle. If you're cutting out all the extra stuff that is not as good for you, like maybe it's doing the best you can where you're at. And you know, just like, as long as you're not slacking, as long as you're not doing it half-heartedly. I don't know. Drink to water. Get some good old water bottles. Henry hates this water bottle. I bring it everywhere, and it's like made out of stainless steel, so it falls over. Bang, so loud. Crazy. Yeah, water for sure is one of the biggest ones. Like, besides sleep, water is like the top thing that can mess with you. And you know, another thing that messes with you, which I never know how to take care of, stress. Oh my goodness. Like, how I do all the stuff for stress that people tell you to do. Like, I do yoga, I do breathing, I do workouts, I have hobbies, I get away for a while, I go have fun, I don't know how to escape stress, because you can for a little bit, but then you're thrown right back into it. How do you guys get away from stress? How do you stress manage? Because that is the number one thing I think that messes with my health at the moment, because everything else is in my control. Everything else is up to me. I can fix anything that is bugging me, but stress, I cannot fix. I have zero control over it. I can't take it away. It's like everyone else. Did you see those videos where it's like, my doctor told me to get rid of my stress, and then it's the mom like kicking her whole family out of the house, throwing them out of the house? Like, basically that's the answer. Kicked over my stand. I don't know what else to do for stress. You know, I should have more mom's days out. Mom's days out. Music helps me. Put on headphones, try to find some sun. Outside does help. Like, if me and the kids are having a rough day homeschooling, bundle everyone up. It takes like an hour to bundle everyone up, but bundle everyone up, go outside in the fresh air. Man, that does change everything. That changes a good bit of stuff. So that's for sure. Definitely. You pray? See, Krista, I do that. I pray. I read my Bible, and because of how because of how I was taught, like, Christian values and stuff, you're not supposed to like feel that way. God's supposed to take care of everything, it's supposed to answer everything, but it feels like it's not that simple anymore. I don't know. There's just a lot of I guess sometimes I deal with stuff delayed. Like I let it stack up, I let it stack up, I let it stack up, and then like, you know, where all of a sudden I don't even know what it was that triggered it. It was something totally unrelated to the real problem, but then all of a sudden I feel it just like overwhelming. You know, some days you just, it's too much. It's too much. And that doing all those other things help, but it's not like it takes care of everything. I don't know. I feel like I was just starting to process, like when Pa came to visit, I was just starting to process the fact that, you know, Ma wasn't there. She wasn't going to see any of her grandkids. She wasn't there. Like she was missing out on all this stuff. And then he's there. And then it's such a smooth reunion because we've had a rough past too in the past. And it's such a smooth reunion. Everything's so perfect. Like the holiday, I couldn't have dreamed up a better holiday. Like Henry was going along with it, even though he's not a big Christmas fan. He's more like the Scrooge. But he said, whatever you want to do, we'll do this year. So then everything was so perfect. And then Grandpa passed. And then I was just like, I was so close to coming home. I was so close to seeing them. I've been gone for 5 years from the States, and now I was gonna head home and I was gonna see my grandpa, and I was too late. And it feels like I've been too late for a lot of things. I've missed out on a lot of people I care about, just gone. Too late. Too busy living my own little life, and then sometimes my life feels really foolish and really small, and like, why am I even doing all this? Why do I even care about all this stuff? What actually matters in life? I got to see Pa after 5 years. That was nice. And I did get to see Grandpa like the day before he passed. A couple of days before he passed, Pa had him on video chat, and I got to say goodbye to him, and well, I said I love you, and he said he loved me too. He was very weak, he was very thin, he could barely talk, but at least I got to see him. So, yeah. I don't know, it's like, sometimes what's the point of all this, you know? We are humans, we have so many emotions, and I don't know about you guys, but when I care very deeply, and I get very attached to people. And then sometimes if I pull away from people, if I like stop communicating as much, it's because I'm scared that I'm gonna lose someone or something. Like that's my biggest fear now, scared that I'm gonna lose someone I love. So sometimes I have to pull away just to keep myself together, because all I can think about is someone else, and my life is going crazy. Last time you saw him when you were in New York? Yeah, okay. So last time I saw Pa was the same time I saw Weston last. That was 5 years ago. And that was, I haven't seen Weston for 5 years either. I have an 8-year-old son now. Last time I saw him, he was 3. So, and I did get to video chat him around Christmas for his birthday too. He's a character. Aw, thanks, Tammy. Enjoy your lunch. Subway is one of my favorites. I get the meat with like double cheese on it, no bread. Yeah, I know things happen, Mr. Rock, and it's life, but it's like, what's the point? That's why I really truly admire people who work in, like, nurses who work at hospitals, or people who work at nursing homes, because I couldn't do that. Like, I respect what they do so much, because I couldn't go help someone when I started to care so much for them. Like, you know, sit with them, hear their stories, take the time. You start to really care for someone, and then all of a sudden they're gone, and I don't like losing people. Keep taking things one step at a time. Yep, that's trying to just keep one foot in front of the others. And then, you know, because I have kids. It's all about them, so I gotta help them. So then I can't really deal with what I'm thinking or what I'm feeling and stuff. And sometimes, yeah, sometimes I wish I had more time to like talk to Henry, because I don't know, by the time the kids go to bed, we're both exhausted. Hi, Mark. How's it going? How was your dentist trip? Did they drill your teeth like crazy? Last time I went to the dentist, I was practically screaming. I'm still down here. Very good. So I'm guessing they didn't drill too deep. When's the last time you went to the dentist? My mom was a nurse assistant. She saw lots of people, so I know. Yeah. I have friends who are nurses, or friends who want to be EMTs, and I'm like, are you crazy? Do you know what you're gonna see? I mean, good for you, but that scares me. That is scarier than, I don't know, any other, like, I don't have fears of like the dark or spiders or any of that stuff, but that kind of stuff scares me. It's hard to let your emotions out, kids, because you don't want to. Yeah, exactly. And the second you do, if you start to tear up, if you start to, like, if something's wrong, a kid will come, run, throw their arms around you. It's actually so sweet. They'll be like, "Are you okay, Mom? Like, are you okay?" 5 or 6 weeks ago, went. Okay, I'll tell Henry you said hi. He still has to meet you. How crazy is that after all of our conversations? It is dead hard. It is dead hard. I like that little hat. What, this little hat? Love. This is like a local bakery hat. This is my go-to winter hat. I have this one and the green one from the same place. Man, glad the dentist went good. Yeah, exactly. The dentist can be super good or super bad. It depends. Yeah, last time I went to the dentist, I asked the guy, it hurt so bad because I hadn't been 5 years previously. I was like, has anyone ever punched you? Because I wanted to punch him. It hurt so bad. It hurt worse than a tattoo. Bye, Mark. Have fun playing your... Are you going back to playing your game? Oh, I'm going to sleep after this. You have a good day. Your keyboard death? Your keyboard died? Oh no. Is it like detachable from the computer? Always. Yep. What an attitude. You always have a good day. I love that. Okay, so who is here still? Mr. Rock, Krista. Trying to see in the comments. Fam Bam, I'm guessing, and who else? There's another person just watching. I don't know. Okay, so is it, yeah, just Mr. Rock, Fam Bam, and Krista? No, having trouble typing. What are you watching on Mr. Rock? Is it like a stationary computer with a separate keyboard, a laptop, or cell phone? Blame bad typing on the keyboard. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, when I'm on someone's live, I'm typing so fast normally that I mess up all my words too. Laptop, okay. Laptop. Yeah, I still don't know how to type proper on a laptop. I'm like, poke, 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 poke. But all I have right now is my cell phone, so. When you guys go live, you go live on your phone, right? Or what was that thing where we all went live on before? Was it Go Duck or something? Where we were all, it was Mr. Rock, MLM, Trevor, and me. Remember that? That was fun. That was way more entertaining than just one of us. Anyways, I think I'm going to end this because Henry just came in and I want to spend some time with him, and I have to go to bed by 10 because that is a New Year's resolution that I am aiming for. And I think this is starting to wind down, but I will definitely make another video about a nicer edited video about my carnivore journey, because just in case, like I said, someone comes back and wants to see more about it, I want to tell my actual experience of what happened eating meat for 30 days. So yeah, you should see Henry. Okay, good night, Mr. Rock. Good night, Krista. Good night, Fam Bam, or whoever it is in the chat. And thanks all for being here, guys. It was amazing. Okay, bye. Have a good rest of your day, because you guys are having day or whatever. Don't want to say good night to you. Cheers. Bye.